Hopefully this works. All right. I think we are connected on YouTube. Yes. Okay. We got YouTube and we got TikTok. Today we're going to talk about Deepseek, which is the most interesting thing. We're going to in this tutorial, I shouldn't say much of a tutorial. We're going to talk about Deepseek because it's been in the news. Welcome to my 500 new subscribers on TikTok, which is super fun. And we're going to talk about how to do Deepseek offline, because one of the biggest things that people talk about with Deepseek is privacy, because people read the terms and conditions and freaked out and are like, oh my God, it's data harvesting, it's recording everything. It's like, yeah, so is, hey, brother Vince, good to see you, man. Will, welcome. This is very exciting. Yeah, we're going to talk about Deepseek. I want to show you how to run it offline because it is the most powerful right now model around. Even Alibaba just released another model. So China is like this week. I mean, what was it last week? They released Deepseek. And then today, I'm going to show you the new model that Deepseek just released. Their image generator or image one. It's parameter something 7B. We'll take a look at that. And then, so I really want to show first thing is how to run Deepseek offline, because again, a lot of people freaked out or were like, yeah, it's the most powerful large language model. But the caveat is, oh, terms and conditions, China's recording everything around the app. But then again, we're using TikTok. I mean, there's another Chinese app at the end of the day. So I want to show you how to use Deepseek offline, because this one is going to be using the most powerful thing. So powerful model. Let me switch my screen here. Take a look at my computer. Nice. Okay. So again, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to get Deepseek offline, because then you can run it on your local computer. It's just as powerful. That's the biggest innovation with Deepseek, is that basically it could run on very old technology or old hardware. You don't have to have a NVIDIA GPU to kind of like run this very powerful model. And it's on par with, again, ChatGPT o1 that they're charging people $200 a month for, which is extortion, but that's a whole nother thing. So first thing we want to do is we want to go to Google and type in LLM Studio. So let me bring this down here. This is a Go High Level project that I'm working on for a client. I build Go High Level automation and websites, but that's a whole nother story. Okay, so we're going to do that. Okay, so first thing you want to do is go to LLM Studio. You can search for it. It's completely free. Just kind of making this easy so that everyone can see nicely. Perfect. LM Studio. You want to go down right here where it says Mac, Linux, and Windows. Go ahead and click on that. And then you'll choose your device. Highly recommend just get Windows, just because, or I'm sorry, get Mac, because it's way better than Windows. Windows is just a horrible piece of hardware. So first thing right here, you're going to select Mac, M series, and then go ahead and click download for LM Studio. LM Studio is going to allow us to download the model and run it on our computer without having to communicate with the web or online, basically. So that's the goal of this. So once you have it downloaded, let me go to my download folder. It functions just the same way as if you're going to install a piece of software. So you find it here, LM Studio, drag and drop it into your applications. Just drag and drop, super easy. And then once it's installed, let me close this, and you open up LLM Studio. It's kind of going to look like this. It's just not going to have whatever's in the center. The first thing you want to do is on the left-hand side, click on this search button right here. So once you click on the search button, it's going to show you all the different large language models that you could download, which is super cool. So if I even do llama, or actually, is it llama? Llama? I can't spell llama. Yeah, llama, L-L-A-M-A. Like, for example, Meta's llama, like you have access to a bunch of different large language models. So we're going to type in Deepseek, and you want to choose the first one that says Deepseek R1 QWEN7B. That's the one that you want to download, just because it's it's small and efficient enough on your computer that you don't need, again, crazy hardware. So on the right hand corner, it says download. So once you click that download button, then it will allow you to download. It's about 5 GB, and then it will be installed on your computer. That's downloading the model. We'll close this out. And then when you could close it and reopen LLM Studio in the upper right hand corner, we're just going to do that. Upper right hand corner, you can select the many different models that you could have access to. So we have Deepseek R1, QWEN 7B. That's enough. I'm running it on a Mac M1. So it's small enough that, and you don't need, again, crazy hardware to run it. So once you select that, this function is the same as ChatGPT. Now on the left-hand side, you have this little chat box. So you could click here to start a chat, and then we can test it with our first chat. So in less than 1,000, actually, why do people ask large language models how many R's are there in strawberry? It would be funny if I can't spell strawberry. So I'm going to click send. And now it's thinking, which is kind of cool. So this is now running completely offline. There's no connection to the internet. It's completely offline, which, again, the most important thing, all the data is private, which is super nice. So it's doing a thinking thought. We can actually click the little expand and actually watch it do its little thinking thing. That's pretty cool. Thinking. Because this was one of the biggest things that like messed up like ChatGPT when people ask it like how many R's in strawberries, and it counted like it would always come up with the wrong number, and you're like, man, you're burning millions of dollars on this model and it can't even count how many R's in strawberries. So that's kind of like the hello world, more or less. But yeah, so just using, what is this, LM Studio, that allows you to completely run Deepseek completely free and offline, so people don't freak out about the privacy kind of thing. And now, so it's done thinking, so now it's writing in black. Question did people ask? Blah 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 blah. Now I find ChatGPT is, or I'm sorry, DeepSeek is more verbose, but again in a better way than like ChatGPT in O1. It's O1's a little lobotomized, more or less. Nice. So that was a pretty easy demo. Now, something that I just want to see, because in the previous one, again, you could ask different questions, you could upload files, you can have your chat history, so you could change conversation. It functions just the same as ChatGPT. If you click on the left-hand side developer option right there, this is super nerdy, but this is going to allow you to write almost like an AI assistant, much like we did in the other demo with make.com. You could create an AI assistant and an API that you could then call it to do some cool stuff. But we are going to explore, I want to go back to make.com. That's pretty much the main demo of just like, hey, how to run it offline locally using LM Studio, and then you get access. Now today, what I just did too, if we type in Deepseek just released a new model, brand new today. So this one is called Janus Pro 7. Deepseek's newest brand model. This is barely 14 hours ago, which is wild because China's like launching so many AI models. I think, hold on, Alibaba new AI model. Let's see. 16 hours ago. Yeah, this is we're on Tuesday, January 28th. Like, this is wild because Alibaba just released Alibaba's Quen team releases AI model that control PCs and phones. So now not only do you have DeepSeek that's rolling out AI models, but now Alibaba's getting in the game. China's just coming out with full guns a-blazing, like just destroying the US as far as like, basically at the end of the day, showing the monopoly that ChatGPT had. But there's Open AI, no moat. There was an article. Yeah, this was an old article. It actually came from Google too. This is called Google says we have no moat and neither does OpenAI. OpenAI. This came out in May 2023. And the basic premise of this, Google realized that they're like, hey, we can't compete with open source at the end of the day. There's not like, no matter how much more hardware or training data or money and electricity that we're trying to brute force, basically, uh, that's not going to get us to AGI or artificial general intelligence. So this was a very interesting article, but that was 2023. And now Alibaba's coming out with this new model. I just heard about this like 10 minutes ago. So it's like, dang. Alibaba's Quinn team comes out with a new model. It could control PCs and phones. Very interesting. We'll play with that probably tomorrow would be another thing. So that would probably be, I don't think it's open source though, but we shall see. That is wild. Okay, so Janus Pro 7. What is Janus Pro 7 and why is it significant? Because this just came out. So Janus Pro 7 is Deepseek's newest multi-model AI model designed to handle tasks involving both text and images. Introduces several improvements over the original Janus model, including better training strategies, larger data sets, and scaled model sizes. Now, this is not on the App Store. I had some people asking, like, can I download this like Deepseek on the App Store? Technically, no. The only way to run this right now is going to huggingface.co. You want to go to that URL. So I'll take a moment so you guys can take a screenshot so you can save it later. Once you go to that URL, you could run Janus Pro in the browser, basically. So let me get a, let's see, OpenAI and DeepSeek meme. Because you can upload photos, basically, and it could analyze photos. I used this for the demo today, which was actually kind of funny. Save image, save it. So then if we go to here, so you can upload images here. You can also ask it questions. I think it could also draw on par with Dolly. So now Dolly's image generation is just as on the back end. So once you upload an image, then you could ask it a question there, and then you'll get your response down below. So let's check that out. So here I'm going to say, what is the meaning of this photo? Press, then you go down to chat, press chat. It's thinking, it's processing. There's a lot of people that are running it. And so now it could interpret what's going on in the image. And at the very end, it's like, hey, Discipline Robin, possibly suggesting a playful and critical take on the relationship between these two of AI. So this is their new model. That is wild. Man. Now, again, we're going to go back to like use cases as far as like where are you going to use AI? Now, professionally, I can't speak to you because there's people have many different hobbies and interests. So I like doing the business use cases. Like the main number one thing that you're going to use, whether it be ChatGPT, whether it be Deepseek, for example, you're going to try and get more leads, get more sales at the end of the day. So you're really going to ChatGPT is going to help you with getting more leads, with creating lead magnets, creating content so that you could attract your ideal audience, for example. And so here, let's say my business is AI coaching for entrepreneurs, teaching them AI tools to help them get more leads and sales. What are 10 lead magnets to for lead generation? This is going to be the number one use case that you're going to use AI in your business. Is at the end of the day to help you get more leads. How are you going to get more leads? You need a lead magnet, regardless of whatever your business is. It could be a webinar, it could be a PDF guide, it could be a free cheat sheet, whatever. So we're going to use AI instead of hiring a marketing agency to help you try and figure out what lead magnets to use to, and at the end of the day, you're trying to build your email list, which is the main thing. So let's see what this comes up with, because I use ChatGPT. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not giving up my ChatGPT plan yet, because ChatGPT is more robust. It's more reliable, especially when I use it for make automation. Or for example, when I use it for custom GPTs, like for example, Offer Architect. So I have a custom GPT that's specifically designed for copywriting. So that's helping you write text for your ads, for your lead magnets, for your website, for your email marketing, for your 4 irresistible offers that you should offer your business. Credit goes to Myron Golden for that. So all your copywriting, that's going to be the biggest ROI that you're going to use AI or ChatGPT to. So this is a very heavily modified custom GPT. We can see in here that has a prompt that pretty much combines like Alex Hormozy's prompt. It also combines Myron Golden's prompt on how to craft irresistible offers. It also has a bunch of PDF guides on like copywriting, 16-word sales letter, Alex Hormozy's 100 million offers. And so this is really, so I use this to help me write copies for me and my clients, because basically I have a marketing agency. So we use Go High Level, and we use AI for our clients on 2 ways. One is really copywriting, and 2 is AI chatbots on people's websites. Since you guys are here, let me show you guys that. If you want to add an AI chatbot to your website so that it can answer questions 24/7, capture lead contact information, recommend the right product or service for your business, or for example, if you have a bunch of products, I have recommend 2 really good ones. Let's go to chatbase.co. This was probably one of my favorite ones. So chatbase.co is it's an AI app that allows you to create a chatbot or chat widget. But the best thing is that it's super easy to use, to upload information, to customize it for your business. The great thing is that you can literally, let me close this down. This is dope. You can hook up a Google Drive that has PDF documents related to your business, your products, your services, your hours. If you're a real estate agent, you could list all your properties, for example. You could have them saved everything in a Notion database. So if you have a Notion database of standard operating procedures, or again, a list of properties that you're listing. If you have a bunch of websites that have all that information, you can scrape. If you have it all saved in PDF documents or Word documents, everything right here is what I call the local knowledge, or knowledge that AI models don't have in their training data. That's their basically, like, again, hours of your business, your details of your products and services, the nuances of, like, especially because like your customers will come to your website and they'll have a ton of different questions. Like, excuse me, right now I have a couple clients that are in the permanent makeup space. They're in the beauty spa. And so their clients have a ton of questions like turnaround time. What is your price? What are your hours? What's your location? What other services do you have? And so they waste on average about somewhere between 20 hours a week just answering questions for leads, for example. So all of that can be automated by creating a custom GPT for your business. That's a little chat widget that looks exactly like this little guy right here. So when they click on it, it pops up. It can answer any question about the business 24/7, 365. It answers it. Let's see. So I could be here. What are the prices? Because in all honesty, for your business, that most of your customers aren't going to search your website. Your website probably has like 10 different tabs that has all this information and hours or play where they can just scroll. And so your customers have 5 seconds to look for their information, and then they bounce. They're not looking for it, or they have questions. They don't want to send an email. They can't find the information on your website because you have the most complex website, for example, and you don't have a proper funnel, which is another big thing. So that's why adding a chat bot I recommend Chatbase just starting off. Let's look at prices for Chatbase. Like, how much does it cost to put a chat widget on your website that knows everything about your business, can answer questions 24/7, and then it could also let me close this little guy. Now, at the end of January, Chatbase is going to be raising their prices because they want to hop on the AI agent wagon. So chat based starting off, I mean, to get your first widget, like $40 a month, which is super affordable, to now that AI chat widget can answer any question. You can upload. It's probably, there's two things why I recommend chat based. One is that it's super easy to use. Anyone can set it up and use it. And then two, it is also, it doesn't hallucinate. It's really good at sticking to like you can't get it to break character if you want to train it like a sales rep and try and answer the customer questions and then ask for their contact information to follow up with them. You can't ask it like random questions or like questions about the universe, for example, or like trying to ask it like, hey, what do you built with too? So that's why chat base is like super great for setting up your first chatbot for your website, putting it on your website. Especially works for customer service as well too. So that if your customers have a bunch of questions, I like using the real estate example. So if you're an Airbnb host and you have what mostly clients will do is they'll ask questions about like, what's the Wi-Fi password, what's the best restaurants around, what are the hours to not talk so loud at night or something like that. I don't know. But you can have a custom GPT for both your website and for your customers so they can get the instant answers that they want. Now, since you guys stayed here, I want to show you something also really cool. This is called Vappy. If you want, I'm going to show you two really cool things because you guys are just joining live on TikTok and on YouTube. I want to reward you guys for showing up because I can only talk towards how to use AI in the business use case. I can't really help regular 9-to-5 people, but it's more like, hey, if you have a business, this is how you could generate more leads and more sales and improve your customer service using AI. That's pretty easy to do. And so this is what I recommend, Vappy. Let me log into my account real quick. Let me just move this out of the way. Let me log in. Everyone should be using a password manager to manage all your passwords. If you guys have some questions about AI, throw it in the chat. Awesome. This is going to be super cool. Vappy is dope because Vappy allows you to create an AI voice receptionist. You can't do outbound sales calls or outbound cold calling with AI. There's a lot of laws in the US that like prevent the user from doing like robocalling with like AI. For example, the customer has to opt in or contact your business first in order for you to use AI to answer the call or do sales qualification questions, for example. So Vappy is super dope because when you create an account, they give you, I think it's like $10 credit to start using it. Highly recommend. And so here on the left-hand side under assistance, you can see I have a couple different AI agents. Super dope. Let's play with this one, for example. So you can highly customize this AI agent to have all sorts of information about what your prompt is as far as, hey, are you an assistant? In this business use case, we have an AI voice receptionist for a dentist in California, for example. So this, and then you have all the details of like, what's your address, what are your hours, for example. This AI can also book appointments, which is super dope too. And then you could prompt it to say like, hey, when you're going to book appointments, follow these steps. Ask your name, what's the purpose, confirm the date, for example. And then you could change many different models in it. And now you could do a demo, which is super cool. This little button in the upper right, it says talk with assistant. You just to test it, you don't need to buy a Twilio number and hook that up, which is super nice. So you could do all this just by signing up for a free account. So we're going to talk with AI Mary receptionist at a dentist. Yeah, this is going to be cool. We're going to allow.
Hello, this is Mary from Mary's Dental. How can I assist you today?
Hi, Mary. What's your address?
Hey there. Our dental office is located at 123 North Face Place, Anaheim, California. How can I help you further?
Yes. What hours are you open?
We are open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day, except Sundays. So, no dental fun on Sundays. What else can I help you with?
Nice. I like to book an appointment.
Awesome. I'm excited to get you on the schedule. Can I get your full name, please?
Yes, Mike Jones,
Thanks, Mike. What's the purpose of your appointment with Dr. Mary Smith?
first time patient.
Great choice, Mike. Welcome aboard. When would you like to come in for your first visit?
Is Sunday at 1 a.m.?
Well, we don't want to meet the early bird on a Sunday at 1 a.m. How about a better time for you during our office hours?
How about Monday at 9 a.m.?
Monday at 9 a.m. sounds perfect. Your appointment with Dr. Mary Smith is all set. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mary. Hope you have a great day.
You're welcome, Mike. Have a fantastic day, too. If you need anything else, just give me a shout.
And always be nice to the AI because Skynet. But yeah, so we could take a look at like how much that cost in like the log library. So that one phone call cost 11 cents to the business. And it also answers 10 simultaneous calls at the same time. And then you could also set it up. Let's say you're a real estate agent, you have a bunch of leads that opt in on your website. Of course, you have an AI disclaimer on your website. Now you can actually call 30, I think it's like 30, no, 10 calls every 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 calls every 10 minutes. You can make outbound calls. It could call the lead, say, hey, I noticed you inquired on our website. Are you looking to sell your property within the next 10 or 30 days? And so it could qualify the lead before it actually sends it to a human sales rep. They're already doing this in Dubai, which is wild. So this is Vappy. This is how you're going to build AI voice assistants. And then you also have Chatbase, which allows you to create AI chatbots for your business too. Those are two really cool things. Now, of course, the last one, which is actually the more what I recommend, is go high level. I know everyone's like, I don't have an affiliate code to sell you or anything like that. I don't care if there's really no difference. Go high. Any business before they even start using AI, they have to start using Go High Level to centralize all their website, their CRM, their email marketing, their email and follow-up text, their automation. They have to use all that before they start touching AI, because here you can automatically add an AI chat widget. So you don't have to spend extra money to like Chatbase. And then you can add a chat widget to your website. It could be trained on knowing everything about your business. So again, I have a couple clients that are in the permanent makeup space, for example. They do microblading. And so they have a bunch of questions and they can't put all that information on the website because the clients get overwhelmed. So that's why we have chatbots on the website that's actually answering all the questions related to their business. Hours, turnaround time, price, services, location. It's available 24/7. And then it allows them to close even more leads. And then the great thing is once you fill out the form on the little chatbot, it will automatically go in the CRM. They get email notification. You could get missed call text back. You can also automatically collect Google reviews. You get to see your CRM and do email and text communication all through one app. And then you get to manage your entire business on your mobile phone. Something you can't do with current setups, which is super nice. So that's why I highly recommend high level. Now you do want to work with an agency to get it set up for your business. But once you have it set up, it's literally runs your whole business, allows you to get more leads and get more sales. That is quite a lot, which is actually kind of interesting. So again, the first thing you're going to use AI for in your business is really copywriting to help with the landing page, to help with the emails, your offers, your paid ads, even social media content. Ooh, I think even if we go back to Deepseek, let's see how Deepseek did for a question as far as like, hey, what are some lead magnets that I could give away for my business? And then so Deepseek says, because I've been using ChatGPT, so I really know what ChatGPT would do anyways. Here are 10 effective lead magnets, free book, leveraging AI tools to boost sales, ebook, AI lead generation, mastering the process, free guide, identify high value leads with AI, AI and sales strategies. That's not bad. This is pretty good. And the great thing is it cost me nothing, but just to run it on my local computer. So that's pretty cool. Now, the next thing you're going to use AI in your business to, again, get more leads, get more sales is creating content. So I could say now that it knows my business, what are 10 content ideas with opening hooks that are one sentence attention grabbing for my business to create short form content. Yeah, let's just see what that. Let's pop that in the oven. And then let's actually, I was going to pop that in ChatGPT, but we know ChatGPT is going to say relatively the same thing. Because that's the next thing that you're going to be using AI for, is helping you develop your content strategy for your, whether it be TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. That's going to help you attract the right ideal clients so that you can generate leads for your business. So Deepseek is thinking, let's take a look underneath the hood to see what it's thinking about. Hey, Deepseek, what you thinking? Needs to come up, short form content, thinking out loud, let me brainstorm. This is actually pretty interesting. Very, very interesting. It's brainstorming some ideas. And this is completely private. It's completely offline. None of my information is being shared to China. So you get a real personal AI chatbot to pretty much like go crazy with, which is super interesting. And I'm running this on a Mac computer, like M1 laptop. I'm not even running it on any crazy hardware. Cool. So now it's typing in black. So it's now going to give us more of a definitive answer now that it's done thinking. Discover how, now still, I mean, all these AIs use big words that people don't use, like discover and unlock and boost. So I already know the language is like very AI. So we would want to add some words that to not, or pretty much like say, hey, don't use these words. Very interesting. Okay, so we've got some content ideas for creating content for ChatGPT using Deepseek. I was still thinking. This is where it's like again, Deepseek is very verbose, which is very interesting. Man, this is wild. Well, while we're here, I'm just going to do rapid fire of some very cool AI tools, especially that you could use in your business so that you can start playing with more than just ChatGPT and Deepseek at the end of the day. So pretty cool. So this came up with ideas, hooks, motivate action, hook, challenge misconception. Now the hooks suck. I know ChatGPT is a lot better at the copywriting for the hook. So I wouldn't use Deepseek for my copywriting because, and that's the other thing why I'm not giving up my ChatGPT license, because compared, and again, Deepseek just came out live, because when I use ChatGPT, I could create custom GPTs, which is really powerful because then I could prompt it on how I want content, how I want the output. I could upload custom information about it. Like, this is still very important. Now I recommend a couple that what you should do is create a couple different GPTs for your business. You should create a business coach. You should create one to help you with creating copy for your website, your landing page, your paid ads, your lead magnets. You should create a GPT for your social media content to help you create content, which is very interesting. So those are the custom GPTs that I highly recommend. And that's why I'm still not giving up my ChatGPT license. It's so robust too, because now if we take it over to make.com, now this isn't where we're going to get into agents. I really want to dispel what's the difference between an AI agent and AI workflows, because there's a lot of misconceptions between those. AI agents means that there's no predefined work path. You just it just has access to a bunch of different tools, and the AI, you give it a goal, and the AI is going to go and try and solve that goal on its own. As of today, that doesn't exist like reliably. I haven't seen one business use case of an AI agent that completely acts autonomously and then is able to execute on a goal that is accurate or reliable enough that it's repeatable. They always have bugs. They always It's not repeatable. There's many different tools that are out there. For example, like I'm not even going to consider anything built on NAN, an AI agent. It's not. These are AI powered workflows. That's the same thing with make.com. So I really hate how AI agents are getting marketed as like replace your employees with AI agents. No, please don't replace your employees with AI agents. It would actually just hurt your productivity for your business, for example. So NAN functions the same as make.com. Basically, you can build workflow automation or automation workflows. Basically, that's the real power that I see. That's reliable, that's helpful, that you can now pass tasks to an AI agent, or no, sorry, an AI assistant, because I want to consider them more as you really, so it comes out when you do prompt engineering. You can't ask ChatGPT to write a whole chapter for a book right off the bat. It's going to basically word vomit because it's too big of a task, regardless of large language models. Deepseek's the same thing. Anytime you give it too big of a task, they're going to fail, become repeatable, or they're just going to repeat words that they're spouting. So that's why it functions as, that's why a lot of people, you're missing the step of learning how to code, because when you learn how to code, you really teach yourself how to break the problem down into small micro tasks that then can be executed systematically in a workflow. And then if you have a bug, it's usually because you didn't define something or you didn't break down a task small enough, because computers are very fast, but they're very dumb. For example, like especially if you, I highly recommend just people learn how to write Python is like a great example. I would even recommend this book, Automate the Boring Stuff. When I first worked my 9 to 5, I taught myself how to write Python, and then I automated a lot of my job. I actually my entire job. I automated it with, technically it was C++, but it functions the same as Python at the end of the day. So that's where I recommend, like, don't skip the coding. A lot of people are like, hey, I can use Claude to code something, but you still want to learn how to code, because then you could get into these no code tools. Now, people mention that, I'm just curious, Deepseek. Deepseek. So this wasn't around when I started it. Deepseek AI. What's this one? Oh, that's community. Okay. So Deepseek AI. Create a chat completion. Oh, interesting. And then I'll create a connection. Let me actually, does this charge my API? Hold on. I'm curious. Create a connect. Oh, I need an API key. Interesting. Actually, let me move this over here. Okay. I don't want to do it. Lazy. In the previous demo, what we did was we demoed. So you can ask Deepseek specifically how to automate a task. But let's just recap for a lot of people, like, which is real cool. Let's go to Open AI. Let's do assistance or playground. OpenAI platform. Let me log in. I should still be logged in technically. Okay, log in. I'm logging in on another screen. So this is different than OpenAI. Oh no, not that one. Oh, I gotta log in too. Actually, let's go back. OpenAI Assistance. I have a different login for it. Oh, I gotta go to my email. Hold on. Let me hide this. Hold on. I go to my email. Smart. I gotta just verify this code. It's the trouble with doing some things live. Can't do everything live. Okay, so now, cool. So if I go to my playground, I really like building assistants in OpenAI's. It's pretty robust, which is super nice. So in OpenAI, their playground, this is where you can build a custom GPT. Like, say, for example, I think I have one here. Yeah. So this is a very simple GPT that you could prompt, give it a purpose, give it a this is where it's like you give it a very specific task, a micro task. Like for this one, I'm going to pass a content idea like Deepseek is significant. Why? Something very short and brief. And then this prompt right here is going to, this is your prompt engineering. It's going to write a whole blog article and title completely automatically. So this is where it's breaking down. It's very small micro tasks. That's where AI assistants are really helpful with make.com. So here we could test it out and say, why is DeepSeek significant? And then it's going to use that prompt to answer. There we go. And because I prompted it to say, hey, I want two things. I want both a title and I want an article, just like 3 or 4 sentences, basically, because then I could, this could be like an automation where I'm posting to LinkedIn automatically, for example. So that's where this is nice. And then when I go to my workflow here, that's where I can really, now I did it with DeepSeek on this one using a software called, or using Open Router. Again, now you can use DeepSeek, but Open Router is dope because you could change it different models and it doesn't cost anything, which is nice. So what's this? Open Router, super nice. And then here you can see like the prompt of basically where we're like, hey, I'm going to give you a content idea. Go ahead and create a short title. Give me back a JSON object. I know it's a little advanced. We go much deeper in our previous tutorial, basically. So this whole bot, but I liked honestly Chat GPT as the workflow. It just was super easy. So if I just take this, so now I have 2 different AI assistant. Actually, I have a whole setup actually because I got to redo the JSON if I wanted to. But they have a module now, which is DeepSeek. That's actually pretty cool. I definitely want to check that out. Okay, so let's just do some rapid fire just to give you guys a couple more value for watching and staying to the very end. If you want to create images, there's Ideogram. Of course, there's like Midjourney. Everyone's heard of Midjourney. Ideogram's really cool. You could also create an API to Ideogram and it create the images through a make automation. So you could literally create both the blog post and the images all through AI, and it could create the content and automatically post without you having to do anything, basically. There's another one which I really like, Flux AI. Flux AI. I think it's this one. No. There's a bunch of different Flux AI. No. This one. No. Flux Pro. Maybe it's Flux.ai. No. Flux.ai. I know. Flux. I have it bookmarked. Flux-AI tools or flux-ai.io. This one's great because it was very easy to do images. But the other cool thing is that it does image to video generator. Let me show you an example. So like here, where you can like zoom in because that's pretty cool. You can upload an image into this model and it will turn it into like a 5-second GIF, like a little animation or short video. And it does it pretty accurately. Like there's not that much like artifacts or like blurriness or like random stuff being shown. Like that's really cool. I really like that. Then what are some other ones? So if you want to get an automation, right now everyone's building things with NAN. So you could build workflows, add AI assistants to basically automate work. If you could do it in Make, you could do it in NAN. Make is just basically cheaper at the end of the day. That's the only reason why. What other AI tools are out there that people are going to use? Let me see. I save a bunch of them in like a little list. Oh, there's this book one. Oh man, I hope I probably didn't save it. Let me show you. This is one called APIFY. This one's for web scraping. So if you want to scrape information off the web, that's a very interesting one. If you want, let's see what else. Gling. Gling was an AI video editor that pretty much removes a lot of the or it pretty much like edits for you, which is kind of interesting. If you do e-commerce, is it this one? This one you could upload. This is called Clothes to Life, where you can upload a picture of an image of a piece of cloth, and then it will show a bunch of avatars wearing your clothes. Great for e-commerce. So you don't have to do basically photo shoots, which is actually pretty interesting. Let's see. Assistable AI, or well, there's also relevance AI too. This was one that's like a workflow AI automation that does voice and chat assistable AI. This was a very interesting one. The other one, relevance AI. This is another one. It's pretty much, again, it functions the same as make.com or NAN. They have a lot more like predefined workflows as far as to automate your work. So if you're getting to the AI automation space, the only ones that you're really going to use, of course, there's make.com. Everyone knows about Make. That's going to be your first one. Then you're probably going to upgrade to NAN. That's going to be the most robust one. This one you could create AI workflow automation. I'm not going to use the word AI agents because that doesn't exist right now. And then you have Relevance AI. Relevance is a little more expensive, but you could pretty much automate more or other tasks that you can do, such as marketing, sales, stuff like that there. Super interesting. What else? We've got, going through my list to see like what other ones. Napkin AI was a fun one. Napkin AI turns your vision, or you enter text and it will create visuals for those texts, like this little animation right here. And so you paste whatever text from whatever object that you're using, and it's going to generate an image to kind of visualize whatever your concept or your idea is. Great for presentations. That's a real fun one. Of course, I just want to mention, of course, the classics. There's Otter.ai for meeting recording. There's another one that people use. I think it's like Fire or something. Let me see if I find it. Fire AI meeting text Fire something. Fireflies. There it is. Fire. Fireflies AI. So this is just another one. It hooks up to your Zoom and it will automatically transcribe the whole meeting into text, and then like transcribes and summarizes meetings across Google Meetings and Zoom. Automatically invites itself to meetings, which is creepy. Then if you have a meeting and then you have people that are like C-level executives or other stakeholders that didn't attend the meeting, that's a fun one. So that, I highly recommend it. MindPal is another one. Build your AI workforce and automate your social media content. So this one will help you. What are these? These are just, it's almost like Jasper. They're like pre-made workflows, so that automatically, like business plan generator. I don't want to type your problem opportunity, AI courses, solution. Oh wait, the problem, business, RSA, entrepreneurs are behind AI and not using it in their business, so their competition will crush them. And then the solution, AI courses, and there we go, weekly mastermind to stay up to date and summarize all the latest AI trends and new AI tools so they can take full advantage of AI. Let's see what this does. I don't know. Business plan generator. I haven't used this, so I'm kind of curious to like kick the tires. What does that do? So here's the problem or solution. Oh, wow. This is interesting. Product service description, comprehensive AI courses, weekly mastermind, curated AI tools, get a weekly digest. You get live interactions with an AI expert every week to answer your questions. You get comprehensive courses to take you from step one to step done with lectures and quizzes. You also get community access so you can meet and network with other entrepreneurs using AI in their business. The benefits, you can stay competitive, expert guidance, practical applications, networking opportunities, and cost-effective learning, which saves you time from scouring YouTube or TikTok to try and stay up to date with AI basically for your business. Oh, wow. It even gives you the ideal customer profile. Oh, interesting. This is interesting. AI Mastermind Academy, marketing and sales plan, demographics, people between the ages of 25 and 45, all genders. They're mostly working in main concentrations like pretty much local cities. They have a bachelor's degree. Their occupation is either entrepreneur, startup founder, business owner, and this is actually pretty cool for like small businesses to figure out their ideal customer profile. Now, of course, you can use ChatGPT if you know how to prompt it right. Behavioral traits, they're tech savvy, subscription model. Yep, $99 a month, which is the value add, or the annual plan, which is super affordable because again, you could spend $99 a month, or you could waste like 20 hours a week trying to like stay up to date with AI, trying to figure it out with YouTube and on your own, which you're going to fail at the end of the day because AI literally. Yesterday I did a video on AI. Like the last 3 lives have been so, like I've honestly benefited so much from doing these daily lives. So again, this series, if you don't know, every Monday through Friday, 7 p.m., I've committed myself to going live on YouTube and now on TikTok to talk about AI so that I can learn, try new things, so I can stay up to date. And then also to expose you guys to like new ideas, new concepts, how to use AI. We're really going to turn this into AI for business at the end of the day to show you guys how to use AI to get more leads and get more sales. That's going to be my main focus. So then you got tiered pricing, makes sense, distribution, website, social media, email marketing, yep, webinars, yep. So every Saturday at 10 a.m., I have an exclusive AI meetup where we meet up with business owners. They ask questions. I get to show them new tools. It's a private weekly webinar every Saturday. So I've got quite the schedule. Promotional activities, and then action plan. This is actually pretty cool. KPIs. Try and get 500 subscribers by then. Hey, we actually reached 500 subscribers on TikTok. So shout out to everyone who subscribed to my TikTok. I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. I promise to share more AI tips to help you keep you guys up to date with AI, but more effectively, how to use AI in your business so you can generate more leads and more sales. Conclusion, the AI that's so funny. This is funny. The AI Mastermind Academy is positioned to fill a critical gap in the market for AI education tailored to entrepreneurs. By following this implementation plan, the Academy will not only launch successfully, but also establish itself as the leader in AI education. That's the first pillar, is just getting educated in AI, upskilling yourself, learning the best tools. And I don't want to say just learning, not dabbling with ChatGPT, just the basic prompts. I practice tool mastery, like know how to build custom GPTs in ChatGPT because it will automate your work, or even know how to use make.com, for example, to automate even more work. Like tool mastery is the path that's going to get, like, actually case study, actually real funny, just to say this. So I'm like top 10 in this AI agency community on Skool. They have about 100,000 AI agencies, and I'm number 9 out of all of them as like AI experts. I have my first student, not gonna say her name, but shout out to her, taught her AI in 1 month. She knows more about, in 1 month, we went through Go High Level, we did AI chatbots, we did AI voice assistants. We also did make automation, how to build AI assistants. In 1 month, she knows more about AI that she landed her first client selling AI chatbots. So she added another revenue stream by selling AI chatbots to local businesses. I think it's a repair shop. She sent me an email. I'm so proud of her. If she's listening to this, like I am truly grateful that you took what I learned, You learned the AI skills in less than 30 days. You're an expert in AI now. And now she added another revenue stream so that she can make more money for her family at the end of the day. Super proud of her. And so now she's selling AI chatbots to local businesses to make more money. That is how you make money with AI. I'm going to do a whole series on how to make money with AI. Actually, let's actually segue that. So if you want to learn how to make money with AI, there's only one place that I recommend. If you go to skool.com, the link is in the bio, and you go to skool.com/AI-mastermind. I'll say that again. Skool.com/AI-mastermind. Take a screenshot, bookmark it. If you go here, this is my AI mastermind community, which is so funny of what was it Mindpal? Mindpal just gave me a whole business model, but it's like, that's actually what I have already. So it's already a reality. So in here, I have courses. We host weekly webinars every Saturday. So you get access to all the webinars that we have in the past that you can rewatch. You get access to the best AI tools. There's about, oh my God, we have about 200 of the best AI tools and training in it. So you learn how to master tools, not just ChatGPT. And something I'm really proud of is the 30-day AI challenge. Come into the mastermind, take the 30-day AI challenge, and in 30 days, you will be an expert in AI in your industry. You will know how to use prompt engineering, how to use ChatGPT and create custom GPTs, how to use AI assistants from OpenAI, how to automate your work using make.com. And we go over all the best tools for image generation, for text generation, the best search engines. I'm adding a new course in there for Deepseek so my students can start using it. So my students in here are already advanced, staying ahead of AI. Brother Vince, who's also in the chat too. So shout out to him. And then you can ask questions. I answer all the questions so that my community, at the end of the day, this is for entrepreneurs only people who want to make money with AI so that they can, oh, it's almost going to end. I'm talking too much on live. Okay, so let's bring it to the end. Go ahead and go to AImastermind.com. Sign up for the 30-day. There's a free 7-day trial, so you could try it for 7 days completely for free. Join the community. Every Saturday we have a live webinar so that we could talk about AI. I give you guys updates on the best AI tools to use in the business. And I actually show you business cases, how to generate more leads and generate more sales, or even add additional revenue streams on how to sell chatbots, how to sell AI voice receptionists. You can set up receptionists for small businesses. You can sell chatbots to small businesses. You could even set up what I recommend also with, I teach in there, Go High Level, so that all the clients are small businesses have an all-in-one marketing tool to do their marketing, to do their sales, to do their marketing, sales, the website, the CRM, the email, the text automation, everything in it. And so let you guys know, again, this is a series, AI with John. I do every night, Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for 1 hour. I get on, I show you guys something cool about AI. I'm super grateful for all my TikTok followers. Say hi, everyone on TikTok. Thank you guys so much for all the followers, and grateful. So I will be going live to bring you guys along on this journey because I want you all to stay up to date with AI so you can take full advantage of it. So please like and subscribe if you found this valuable, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Thank you, everyone. Okay, now how do you end a live? I'm not gonna lie, this is my first live. How do I end? Pause live? Cancel? Okay, I don't know how to end a live. Oh, there you go. There's a button there. Okay, there we go. We ended live. Brother Vince, thank you so much. He's on his 15th episode of Adventure Series with his grandson. Brother Vince writing AI books with his grandson. I love that so much. I'm so proud of you, Vince. I'm so grateful. Anything I could do to support you, man. You've been an amazing supporter. So that's awesome. Please advocate for AI. That's a great thing. I'll see you, Brother Vince. Shout out to you and your family. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.